بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين.
Interpretation of the Holy Quran.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. With the help of Allah, we began a brief commentary of Quran. We got to chapter Nisa, the first chapter of Quran, which is revealed in Medina. It has 176 verses. Please listen to verse 140.
وقد نزل عليكم في الكتاب أن إذا سمعتم آيات الله يكفر بها ويستهزأ بها فلا تقعدوا معهم حتى يخوضوا في حديث غيره إنكم إذا مثلهم إن الله جامع المنافقين والكافرين في جهنم جميعا.
And indeed, He has revealed to you in the book that when you hear Allah's communications disbelieved in and mocked at, do not sit with them until they enter into some other discourse. Surely then you would be like them. Surely Allah will gather together the hypocrites and the unbelievers all in hell. In previous section we talked a little about this verse, and we promise to continue. Allah says in this verse that people have responsibility, that if they will sit in a meeting and Allah's communication will be disbelieved in, they will be denied and they will be rejected by disbelievers, or disbelievers mocked at it. They will make fun of Allah's communication. Believers have responsibility, and Allah says you cannot sit with them until they will change the subject and talk about something else. Or at least, if you cannot change it, you should leave the meeting. Otherwise, it is forbidden to sit in such a meeting. Allah says, otherwise you will be one of them. You will be the same as they are. They commit sin and you commit sin too. Then Allah says, Allah is the one who gathers hypocrites and disbelievers in hell. One of the messages that we can get from this verse, we understand that if we don't commit sin ourselves, but we will sit with those people who commit sin, we cannot say that I haven't done anything. Sitting there and listening and being quiet, it is doing something. It is confirming. So if a person who says, I didn't do anything, only I was there, this is a wrong sentence. When you were there, it means you were supporting by being there, by sitting there. This verse will tell us that we have responsibility, that where we are sitting, which people we have relation to. Allah says, فَلَا تَقْعُدُوا مَعَهُمْ حَتَّى يَخُوضُوا فِي حَدِيثٍ غَيْرِهِ. Don't sit with them until they enter into some other course. It means you have responsibility to do something until they change the subject. Otherwise, you have responsibility. Whatever we hear, whatever we see, we have responsibility for that. We have narration that in resurrection day, we will be questioned that how did you use your eyes? How did you use your tongue? How did you use your leg? Which meeting have you gone? Which people have you relation with? Of course, if a person will listen to such a things and he cannot leave the meeting in any way, that's okay. That is out of subject. We talk about a person that he can stop them or he can leave. At least he can leave the meeting. He must stop them until they will talk something else, or at least leave the meeting, because Allah says you must not sit with them. This verse will tell us that we cannot bring such an excuse that I'm an open person. I am embarrassed. I cannot stop them. I am their guest. They don't like it. If I stop them, they become upset. If I leave the meeting, they become upset. Allah wants to reject all these excuses. None of them is true, and Allah wants to say that Allah is more important, religion of Allah is more important, Holy Quran is more important. If some people make fun of Quran, mock at Quran, mock Allah at Allah's communication, you must have reaction to show that you are not approving them. Otherwise, this is wrong. فَلَا تَقْعُدُوا مَعَهُمْ. Another message that we get from this sentence when Allah says, don't sit with them. Allah wants to say that you must not encourage them in any way. You must not show your approve or support them in any way. Sometimes we support by money, sometimes we encourage by money, sometimes we encourage by laughing, talking, paying money, giving present, and sometimes by present being there and being present we support. Allah wants to say that the minimum is to be there. You are not allowed to be there, and you are not allowed to encourage them in a minimum way. Also from this sentence when Allah says, يُكْفَرُ بَهَا وَيُسْتَحْزَأُ بَهَا, a group of people who deny or make fun of that. From this sentence we understand that anything we hear, if maybe there is a percentage that they affect us or affect our wives, children, we have responsibility and we cannot sit in such a meeting. Although Allah doesn't want to say that definitely it is affecting you. You may say it doesn't affect me and I know that. But being over there, because encouraging is forbidden, even if it doesn't affect you. And being there present, definitely it is confirming and it is encouraging. Allah says otherwise, إِنَّكُمْ إِذَا مِثْلَهُمْ. Otherwise, surely you will be like them, because they make fun and in one way or another you are supporting them. Either you disbelieve as they disbelieve, you are the same, or at least you support them and you commit sin as they commit sin. Then Allah says, إِنَّ اللَّهَ جَامِعُ الْمُنَافِقِينَ. Surely Allah will gather together the hypocrites and the unbelievers. Allah wants to say, when you are sitting there and you will not tell anything, although you do not believe, you are like hypocrites. And be sure that the hypocrites with disbelievers are together and will be gathered in resurrection day. Those who are sitting together in this world, they will sit together in resurrection day. If we will sit in a meeting with disbelievers, in one way or another we encourage them, we support them. Allah says in hell they will sit together. We ask Allah to help us to avoid from such a meeting, such a program, and to help our kids not to be present in such a meeting. Thank you very much for watching. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.